Live. What's up, everybody? He's got to let me know if I'm in frame and whatnot. You're in frame. Okay, well, let's start off with this lady right here. When she's done checking her TikTok.
Jim Walsh, calm down.
Slide in here. So talk to us, tell us who you are, what's going on, and what we're doing out here.
Well, I'm Brianna. I'm the founder of the Washington State Tea Room, and we are a statewide movement that is focused on freedom. Basically, we believe in the Constitution. We believe in our state constitution, the United States Constitution, and we feel like our state has drifted far off course. So as is our right, we have come here today to speak directly to our state representatives, Governor Inslee, Denny, Laurie Jinkins, to be specific in this building, and Attorney General Bob Ferguson, and we've brought basically sworn witness testimonies, affidavits, notarized affidavits from thousands of people around the state.
Actually, like 60,000, right?
60,938,
38?
37,
38, yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be in 2 servings. So this is the first serving. And yeah, we've got them piled up on dollies and hand trucks, and we've been copying and working on this for the past year, so we're excited.
It's quite the culmination of a lot of effort, yeah?
Yeah, and sorry, I like to do
you good. Happy
hands.
dance is where you're at, yeah.
Some jazz hands are needed today. But yeah, this is a whole
This is the team here?
These are people from all around the state. We've got folks from Arlington, Vancouver, Tacoma, Snohomish. I'm from Snohomish, so yeah, it's been quite a movement.
So let's take a look at these boxes real quick. In the comments real quick, Jay, let me double check something real fast. Are you seeing comments coming through? I want to make sure that people can hear us all right, and we're good to go there. Chat is down turned. Okay, you should be able to see this. All right, let's take a look at these boxes over here and talk to some folks. So yeah, we found out about this kind of last minute. They kept everything pretty tight-lipped, just because you can tell with everything that's been going on, there's been tons of opposition. So they've kept everything kind of under wraps. But let's look at what's up, everybody?
Camera, say hey, everybody.
How y'all doing?
CJTV and the Flame.
Yeah. So how's everyone feeling right now? Feeling good?
Excellent.
And this is.
That's that again.
How you feeling?
Yeah.
All right. So now, have all of you been involved in packing these boxes? Just so people know, I want everyone to come here real quick, Jason. Look at this real fast. See, these aren't just boxes. These are fully packed. How much would you say each one of these weighs right here?
I don't know. There's between 195 and 250 in each box.
That's wild. And so you've got a stack basically going to all the people that have been listed so far that we talked about just a minute ago that are going to be served with all the paperwork here.
Yep.
Correct.
And what do we hope? What's the big goal right now?
So the big goal is, we're talking about 2 different things. 2 different topics are happening today. So we are demanding actually, saying, you violated our rights with all of the mandates, masks, vaccines, you name it, social distancing. Over the past 2 years, our rights have been trampled. They've been trespassed upon, which is a crime. So it's putting them on notice about that they need to stop. And then the other affidavit is talking about an audit. We have the right to fully audit our elections here in Washington State. It's something that just should be done, and it's insane that they just keep shoving us off and saying, oh no, we turn the machines on and off once, it's fine. Right. So those 2 topics are being talked about in these affidavits, and really this is a first kind of warning shot, if you will, just to let them know that the people of Washington State are awake. We're standing up. We're ready to speak for ourselves. Mm-hmm. And beyond this, we have more phases to this process, which we'll be putting out on our websites to come, and which is under construction. But we're going to be taking it into federal courts and putting some criminal complaints, thousands of them, logged onto their official records for their time in office. So that's going to be a nice stain on their record. And again, it's going to be the same thing. It's like, well, did you think we were serious the first time? Okay, here's another thing to bug you and let you guys know that we are serious. Yeah. We want them to, we don't want Inslee to slap the masks back on us in September.
Right.
He's made it perfectly clear, to me at least, that, he's keeping emergency powers, and and that's never ending. It seems like he feels we're still in a state of emergency. So he could put them on at any time when he thinks it's fine. I always say we're in an abusive relationship with our government right now, and him releasing the mandates coming up here soon, it's just like, the husband telling his wife, put some makeup on that black eye and look pretty tonight. I'm going to take you out to dinner.
Right.
Like, that's all that's happening.
Right.
So this whole move and our movement is about stopping that. It's about putting our government back into their place, reminding them that they work for us. They're our employees.
Right.
And we give them their power. We give them their emergency power. We give them the power to be in this beautiful building. It is our right to take that power away if we feel like they're not doing their job, and they're obviously not doing their job. So this is what we're hoping to start.
Yeah.
It's historical, it's monumental. I already know these offices are baffled by the fact that we're bringing boxes of documents to
You had
them.
mentioned they were like, yeah, you can go ahead and email that over.
Yeah,
And
I'm like,
I don't
there's
think
no
they
way
appreciate it.
no way to email that over, because we are taking this to Bob Ferguson's office next. But yeah, that office was like, well, we're not taking service. We're just, doing it by email. And I was like, no, that's not going to work out for
Right.
us. So they had to call us back. They're like, this has never happened before. No one's ever delivered, documents like this in this mass amount to our offices. So I'm like, well, that's great.
But now people have tried before to do kind of like the affidavit process.
They
right?
have.
And tell us what's different about what's going on here.
So, from what I've heard, they've tried. I know one group, they had one affidavit printed out and 300 signatures. Mm-hmm. And they sent it to Inslee. They never heard back. And that was it. That's all they did. This is obviously a more visually powerful move that we're doing, leaving these boxes
This
in
looks
their
like a
offices.
nightmare to me. If I'm in
Right?
any kind of admin
I know, the
aspect,
clerks
it's
are gonna
just
be
like,
oh, no.
this is
So-
really going down.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's that visual representation of our voices, I think, is important. But beyond that, we are working with states around the country that have been doing this and going on 2 criminal complaints and 2 civil suits later on down the line. So we're continuing through this. We're not just ending at the affidavit
Right.
step, which I feel like other teams in the state, they've just kind of stopped
Sure.
at that and gone nowhere because they just didn't know.
Right.
But I've been working on this for a year and working with states around the country. I think that's the coolest thing, is this is a really underground, unknown thing that a lot of teams around our nation have been figuring out, relearning, studying, and finding out how to write these things up and figuring out, okay, where do we go from there? And it's been a nice little
You're coming in right on time,
grass
all of you
movement.
are, because I think what we've seen a lot in the nation is that there have been a lot of polarized aspects of things, and
Yeah.
it's been groups fighting against each other when really there's been an overarching, really point of conflict, which is, we've had government issues. And now we're at a point, I think, in America where we're seeing it in a big way, where it's, like you said, it's a bipartisan that's happening right now. It's not looking in one direction or the other. It's about government overreach, and we're looking to talk about everyone's rights as they apply. And so, which is interesting, because normally when we come out to events, I'm usually just around protests and counter protests.
I see a back-end question. Do they have someone to receive and log the affidavits?
Yeah, do they have someone to receive and log the
Yeah,
affidavits?
we called ahead. We were advised by some folks here, folks that are used to doing this. They said, make sure and call ahead. So we have called ahead, and they're ready, and some of them actually sounded excited.
Okay.
I was like, all right.
Won't be anymore.
They
Well, let's ride that enthusiasm. I know, like I said, we got handcart trucks that are lined up all along the sidewalk here. Why don't I'll get behind y'all and let you guys do what you came to do. I know this has been a lot of buildup to get to the point where you're at right now.
Let's
So,
get to Denny's office first.
so to be clear, it says that each one of these boxes could pull like 5,000 sheets of paper. I'm not sure how that would have to be stacked. So these are not
Well over 1 million sheets of paper have
Right.
been copied.
right.
We killed some trees.
Now, do they have to go through each one of these? So they have to actually go through and read through,
I mean, we've had to.
right?
So
One of them is notarized.
Every one of these is notarized,
The
yeah.
person's voice, their contact information is on there.
I don't know the process.
Absolutely. All right.
Out of here.
Yeah, hey.
Please, Jenkins here.
So again, you guys, we've been talking about this a little bit with the convoys and things that we've been seeing, is that this isn't a group pushing for one particular situation. They're pushing for the change for everybody and the rights of everybody. So it's important that we pay attention to the fact that there's not one group. This is a collection of views from all over the country and definitely all over the state of Washington. So it's powerful. I think it's great to see this.
So I just threw up a CJTV at Washington State Capitol.
There we go. Yeah, if any other questions come through, feel free to let me know.
Get me your logo. I'll throw it up there whenever I'm out with you.
Deal.
Police officer.
You're real.
There is Summer. There you are.
So I know that there's not a ton of information that's come out as a precursor to what's going on right now, but coming post the serving that we're seeing today, we're going to have a lot more information they're going to be able to put out and pull up a lot of the preparation and process that went into making this happen. Was extensive. So I had a chance to kind of peek behind the wall on that one and pull back the curtain. And this was no little undertaking. Like what's going on right now has been no little thing. They've been putting a lot of time and effort into this. So I'm looking forward to being able to showcase that moving forward, the things that took place to make this happen. I'll let them go in first here.
It's about freedom.
Oh, please go ahead.
We need Summer in here.
Okay.
So elevator, second floor is Denny. Laurie Jinkins is on the third floor.
He's not good with doors. He's a thing.